Alright guys, VII Remake back with more Final Fantasy VII. Gonna do one more episode for today. This should be done at around 2 o'clock, which at that point plan on doing a couple other things for a couple hours, probably take a nap after that, and then go to work for only 4 hours today, which is gonna be pointless, but whatever.
So that's where we have to climb?
What if it comes apart while we're up there?
We've made it through worse, you know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we're on chapter
It's
15.
a miracle we haven't been
reaching
killed
the
a
end
dozen
game.
times over by now. It's a dead end.
Wonder if this rope belongs to search and rescue.
Think we might be able to climb up here.
Time for the grappling guns. Try to aim for that part of the rope that's hanging there.
Don't screw up and fall. By the way, how well you do with this grappling gun will tell us a whole lot about you.
Don't
Just
bring
remember,
no
we
one back.
can't come back down. Are you ready?
Sure. Try locations. You need to find a spot. Okay. I mean, so like exactly how you would expect it to work.
I think I see a rope hanging off the top there.
Wait, do they have guns as well? Oh, they do. Okay.
Too easy. This keeps up, I'm gonna get bored.
What I do find really interesting about this is how climatic they were able to make this first game here. Because like if you look at if you look at the original Final Fantasy VII, like it's this massive fucking story.
We need to stay on mission.
But it is interesting how they were able to divide that here. Like this is just part 1 of the remake. Yet they still make this feel like a whole narrative. Like they make this feel like I mean this really does feel like the first installment in a series.
I know. Saving Eric
With a
is
very
our
like a
top
much more
priority.
focused plot thread. I mean again, there's a lot of filler in the game, but like if you look at the base narrative is more focused here than it is like it does very much feel like what is going to end up happening. Games do feel like sequels. Like it doesn't really feel like. I mean, to be honest, I mean I think that's a complaint that like I never played the entire Final Fantasy VII, but I have watched like videos about its story, and it's like from what I can tell, I'm sorry, I'm not fully gonna base my opinion on it. Just from what I can tell, from what I've heard about the story, it doesn't feel very concise or very focused. It feels very it feels like at a point, especially after Midgar, it just feels like you're kind of just jumping all over the place.
This is Hunter 2-2. Just had to put down a few monsters.
Which is kind of why I'm also interested in seeing what they do beyond this part 1. Because I feel like part 1 is probably the easiest one to break down. Like obviously the entire Midgar section. But it's like after Midgar, it will be interesting to see where to go from there.
Listen up! We ain't running and we ain't hiding! Y'all don't know the meaning of suffering, but you will!
Call was over.
Wait, what? Okay, cool.
Not this guy again.
Come on, we need to get inside.
Why don't we use our grappling guns to get up there? Jump over all this shit.
Not much choice.
What the? It's them! Avalanche! 2-3, this is 1-4, we have contact!
I guess everybody and their mother knows we're here now.
Damn traitor!
Going in. Going all out.
There they
I'm really excited to play around with the hard drive.
Let's finish this.
Here, just see exactly what I can fit on it. Again, it's a 5 terabyte hard drive, so it's essentially increasing the amount of space I have on PS4 by 10 times. Let me just see what I can fit. Like, I think what I'm essentially gonna do is, I think there's going to be games that, like, I 100%, am, like, always gonna keep on playing. Yeah, like, I think the Assassin's Creed games, some of the bigger PS4 exclusives, like, things like, Horizon, the Uncharted series, the Last of Us series, God of War 2018, maybe God of War 3, we'll see. Probably not. That's probably not for sure. God of War 2018. Try to think examples. Either way, and then like something like Red Dead, one I'll probably really play on it. That's probably this game just because it is such a big game. Not really because it's one I'll replay that much. I mean, I am going to replay it within the next, probably within the next, what, 5 months, 4 months? Never get around to working on that, but beyond that, I don't know how likely it is that I'm going to replay it, but at the same time, it is also.
Going in.
Too late. They'll be coming for us now.
I do need to do a bit of research on how exactly hard drives work on the PS4 because I actually don't exactly. Like, I know, obviously you plug it in, and I know there's like a formatting thing, like a setting on the PS4 where you have to format it. But beyond that, I don't actually know exactly how it works. So I do need to do some research on that. Okay, I'm actually looking this up right now. So yeah, it essentially just acts as a separate. Okay, so essentially when you go to storage, it's just like a separate thing on there. So okay, that's cool. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Obviously that does mean I'm gonna have to manage what exactly is on the hard drive and what's on the system. But I obviously I was expecting that, but. Yeah, as I said though before, I think what I'll end up doing is obviously put the games that I'm more secure in on the hard drive, while like kind of games that come and go, I'll put those on the system. Okay, where am I going? Okay, actually that's something I didn't think about that. Yeah, so do you have to have the space originally open on, like, can you, when you install a game, can you install it immediately to the hard drive, or do you need to install it to the console first, and then, oh wait, oh okay, there we go, and then move it over, because if it's that, that's kind of annoying too, isn't it? Like, it's obviously a minor annoyance, but still it is annoying.
It's on now. Let's finish.
Still think about storage on the console a bit, but obviously still some hassle.
Going in.
I mean, like, because like something like the Yakuza games is something that's probably not going to come on the hard drive right away. though I need to, like, I think everything else I currently have installed will be, is what, it's like Catherine, Ezio Collection, this, so I mean, all those will probably be on the hard drive anyway. So I guess it really doesn't matter that much. Because like through that's like 100 and, yeah, that's like 150 gigs almost, so I mean, that'll,
hanging off the top there.
where? I'm really bad at this, at seeing where the ropes are. Oh, here? Okay.
Alright guys, and as always, don't forget for now, I believe from the 2 USB ports that storage, and if you guys, here let me go back, stop using storage device. So every single time where you're gonna disconnect it, you can always take this
Push them back. Let's do this. That's that.
Oh, we're done here.
This device will be formatted as extended storage if you want to continue. Yes. This device has been formatted as extended storage. We are done. That is it. Plain and simple. Now here we can go to our storages and we're gonna see it right here.
Yeah, so it just seems pretty
The one in the bottom, that's our
simple.
external hard drive right here. And the one in the top,
You can only have one at a time, right? So that was, yeah, that was another reason why I did decide to go with the 5 terabyte one, was because you can only have one at a time. Which obviously, like, I mean, technically an 8 would have been the best case scenario, but, you know, I thought this last night, I'm not really willing to spend over $100, I don't feel like, on a hard drive. Where am I going?
Move a game from our internal hard drive onto the external hard drive. So we're gonna go to an application here. For example, let's go to Detroit. We're gonna hit options, and we can do move to extended storage. And then here, I can actually move a lot of stuff all at once. I know FIFA takes a lot of it. Detroit, God of War is also a big one. So I'm just gonna do one of them for now, so you guys can see it. We'll do a small one, that way you guys don't have to be here for that long. So let's do Fortnite, move it to the external one. We click on move.
Where am I going? Oh,
This
fuck
application
off.
will be moved to the extended storage, okay? Alright, so it is done. So now we back out of here and we look at our 2 storages, and now it's moved over here. As you can see, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but if we go here, we go to applications, we no longer see Fortnite. But then we go back to our main screen. Fortnite is still here, and we can still play Fortnite just like normal.
Where's this?
And it's gonna load up just like
Oh.
normal. So even though you moved it from one place to the other, you're still gonna have access to it.
I think the one annoying thing that I have, that, I mean, I'm sure it isn't that much of an issue anyway, but the one worry I have with the hard drive is if you're playing the game off of the hard drive, is the idea of what if something happens with disconnecting? Like, what if the hard drive accidentally becomes disconnected in the middle of the game? Then essentially it cuts off the game, right? But again, that's such an unlikely scenario, especially because the hard drive is obviously going to be sitting in one place the entirety of the time. Like, you're not going to be moving around that hard drive, so it's like, it shouldn't really matter, right? But that is something that theoretically could happen. Where the fuck am I going? I'm not a big fan of this section, if you can't tell. I feel like I'm spending so much of this time just like trying to understand where I can go. And, okay.
Don't let any silver scum escape.
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty simple. Just plug in a drive. Just push the thing out of the format as extended storage, and then just move things over. Fuck, why aren't I wait, what the fuck is going on? Oh, is he like blowing? Whatever. Let's go there. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's something I didn't even notice though, is that you can technically flee.
Suck on this!
Yeah, like in the speed run, I didn't notice that, but like yeah, you can run away from certain encounters. Not many, but it's like
Give your best shot.
Gotta love it! Suck on this! Get your ass out of here!
Good job.
Whatever, man. Let's go. Damn it. If any of this crumbles, we're all going down.
But as I said, so I mean, like, there's those fundamentals that I will always have installed. I even think some of the Telltale games I'll probably do have installed at all times, like, I think Tales. Actually, to be honest, maybe I'll install, especially, like, with how finicky Telltale is now. I'll probably install, I mean, not Minecraft Story Mode, fuck Minecraft Story Mode, but I mean, like, Wolf Among Us, Walking Dead, Tales from Borderlands, maybe Game of Thrones. Nah, we'll figure it out. Again, like I have to go and see exactly how much space the like immediate stuff takes up, and then we'll try to navigate around that once we get there. Yeah, I'm excited to play around with it though.
Just thinking about busting into Shinra HQ.
It's probably gonna take a while to fully get everything
Save some for
set
later.
up to where like everything is. Because obviously I still need to install these games again to begin with, like to get them onto the hard drive to begin with. So it's like it's gonna take a while, but I'm excited to get around to that. So I mean, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna take a while to install. Probably reinstalling Odyssey, I would say. Actually, I don't know. I'm still debating over whether or not to put Odyssey on there. I kind of feel like I should, just because it is an Assassin's Creed game. But it's like, am I gonna play Odyssey ever again?
Keep going. Don't look down. Don't look down.
I don't know. What year did Shadow of the Colossus remake come out? Was that 2018? Because I'm probably gonna end up reinstalling that. But I'm just, like, naturally, I was like, also, I'm just gonna, like, am I gonna have to replay that for 2018? Well, not have to, but am I going to replay that? I was planning to. See, I'm gonna reinstall it this twice. So I'll probably Heavy Rain down to Souls. Yeah, I mean, these things really add up, though. So again, like, I'm not sure exactly.
Let's do this.
It's over. That's a win.
So I have to see exactly how much space all this stuff takes.
Coming through.
Out our way.
And it's gonna be nice though to have like these
Keep it together.
and also like just kind of be able to have like most of the like actual catalog installed all
Not
at
bad.
once, because it's like that was another like, because obviously now the PS4 with such limited space that I have, you know, only 500 gigs or whatever. And even that 500 gigs, I mean, like, obviously with the 5 terabytes, it's not going to be 5 full terabytes. It's going to be like 4.5 or 4.6 or something. Because there's like just space that be able to utilize. But
You were headed that way anyway.
like with PS4, I mean, like it's like 500 gigs minus also some space, because of that problem. But also, fuck off. Wait, what was this again? Like, I'm so confused. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? How am I supposed to get through? I'm so confused. Okay, fine. Why'd it work that time? Oh, fuck off, game. Game. I can't even fucking see him. Okay.
You want some of this? Stop getting.
Not looking good.
Oh, fuck.
Second wave.
There's something else that kind of annoys me is that, like, when I'm looking at my PS4 and, like, what's installed, it's like, it's all games I'm going to play. It's never, like, games that I've already played or, like, games that, like, I kind of miss that element of, like, being able to look at my home and you see, like, oh, that's the game I played previously and stuff. You know, like it's always, like, the games that are next to the game I'm currently playing are games I'm going to play. That I just finished playing or something. So it's like, that's something I think will be cool to go back. It's like more of a linearity of games I've previously played. But yeah, I'm like just thinking it through right now. Like, I mean, I think like when we get to just the base games themselves, like it's gonna take up literally half the space. He's like, I'm trying to think, like, I'm like, he's like, you think of all these, like, PS4 exclusives, like, they're all, like, 50 gigs. At least, I don't know, the last was 50. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
I'll end this.
I wish he would.
Finish it.
You ain't gonna get away. Suck on this. Come on.
Okay.
Time for a serious ass whooping. Time to fry. Want some more?
I'm waiting.
How'd you like that?
But it's so funny because this game has like that weird trope of like you only hear the music, like, or you only hear the voice track when like it's within, like it's not a what's the word? Like the audio isn't 3D. Like you don't hear it no matter what is around you. You only hear it when you're like in the direction of it. So it's like when like turning around after we finish the fight, like we just like hear the end of Barrett's like singing the Final Fantasy music. What am I doing now? Around here. Could be wrong. I am wrong. Cool. Is there a thing that we grab onto or what? I think that's where I dropped off from, right? I'm just getting lost a lot in this section. I don't know where I'm going. What else is there to go? What was this? Oh, ladder. I didn't see that. Fuck, game. It was, I mean, like, again, like, installing the Assassin's Creed games alone, that's already, that's already, like, 500 gigs, right? Like, it's already full. Like, that would be enough to fill up my hard drive now. Then that plus all these Sony exclusives, again, that's probably going to be another, like, just thinking offhand, probably a terabyte, I would guess. I don't know. I haven't like fully thought about it. Like, and I'm not going to install every, like again, it's going to be the big ones. Horizon, which that's like 50 gigs. God of War's another 50 gigs. The Last of Us Remastered 40. The Last of Us Part 2 is 80 or 90 gigs. I think something. But again, I don't know how big the patch is, so it's probably is around there. Then fuck. Your Uncharted games, I guess another, like, what, 150? Actually, I don't remember how big Nathan Drake collection is, but I would say, like, 150 is probably what I would guess, total. Until Dawn's another, like, 40. Witcher 3 I'm gonna install, that's another, like, 50 or 40. Yeah, install, what's that one game? Red Dead, that's another 100, over 100. Yes, I mean, that alone's gonna take a good chunk. I don't know if I'm gonna install GTA 5. We'll see. That's another big one, if I do install that. What am I doing now? Server can't. Oh, is this actually what I'm on? Just looking at the collection right now, let's see what else I would install.
Cloud.
That would be like locks to install, I should say. Oh yeah, Marvel Spider-Man. Spider-Man, another one. Ooh, that's a great shot. That was in the trailer, right? This is something I did yesterday too, is I was rewatching some of the trailers for this game. Yeah, we've already seen most of the shots from trailer. I believe this is the last thing that was in the trailers that we haven't seen yet. So
I guess we'll build another bar.
Yeah. We will. You'll help too, won't you?
oh, yeah, I'm gonna install the Final Fantasy games. That's another thing. So like 15, 12, 10, 10, 2. You know, I feel like this is a good spot to end. We're already at 90. We're already at 29 minutes, so I feel like this is probably a good spot to end. But while we're here, I kind of want to go up to my collection here, my physical collection at least, and see just how big some of these games are that I would install. So I mean, again, all these Assassin's Creed games, I'm pretty sure I know how big those are. Again, it's around 500 for all of those. I'll probably do BioShock collection. I might do the Arkham games. I think that's another 100. I mean, like, essentially what I'm gonna, like, this is the thing. Like, first off the bat, I want to install those main games. The games I always want to have readily available. So Assassin's Creed and PS4 exclusives, and then maybe, like, a couple loose ends here and there, like Witcher 3 and Red Dead 2. Like, essentially my favorite games. Like, my Assassin's Creed plus my favorite games. Okay, we can exit out of this. So that's the plan with that. After that's done, then it's time to start installing games for the immediate future. Games that I'm going, or not for the immediate future, but games for the future. Games I know I'm going to be playing for projects for my other channel that are already scheduled. So again, the Final Fantasy games. Like I already have Yakuza installed. I already have Catherine installed. I already have the Etc. But then that's part of Assassin's Creed, so it's always going to be there. But essentially, so it's the games from 2018 would be part of that. Plus also again, kind of random anniversary videos, and then also just kind of random like other series that I would like to do videos on in the future, like BioShock, Batman Arkham, stuff like that. So hopefully I can get that stuff done within that 5 terabytes. And once that's done, it's kind of just like whatever, who cares what the rest is filled with. Again, not entirely sure though. But essentially I want it to be like so that everything in that I want to play in the immediate future is installed. Or in the foreseeable future, that's probably the better term to use there, not immediate. It's like, I might even reinstall Control. Probably not. Actually, yeah, probably not. I'm looking at the clutch right now. So, yeah, Darksiders 3 and Genesis, those are two I just picked up. Or Darksiders 3 I picked up a while ago, but Genesis, yeah, those are small, 25 and 15. I just want to look at like certain sizes for certain games. Death Stranding I might actually reinstall, because to be honest, that was one of the reasons why I didn't play Death Stranding, is because I didn't feel like reinstalling it. So I might install Death Stranding just like to take away that element of it. Oh yeah, the Digimon. Oh, these are small. Holy shit. Yeah, these Digimon games are really fucking small, so those are gonna be easy to put on there. Yeah, just looking through the Far Cry games. I don't even know how big Far Cry 3 is, but yeah, Far Cry 5 is 60 gigs. New Dawn is 20, so I mean, that's decently big. How big is 10 collection? 30, 32. 10.2 is 40, really? It's that big? I didn't think it was that big. 15 is going to be big because it's, yeah, already a 50 gig game plus also the DLCs. I don't know if I'm going to reinstall Ghost of Tsushima or not. We'll see. GT5 is big, right? Yeah, it's 55. So I don't know. We'll see about that one. I might reinstall Hellblade just because it's not that big. Yeah, it's only 22 gigs, but also it's like it's one of those games that like I kind of want to replay to get the platinum, but it's like I feel like there's things holding me off from that. But I feel like if I install it, then it'll be more incentive to do it at some point. Inside Limbo, I can install. That's small though. Injustice, how big is Injustice? 38 gigs. It's not too bad. Just Cause 3. I don't know. 40 gigs is kind of a bit much. Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. We'll see. Kingdom Hearts is something that I don't really have much incentive to replay. Life is Strange, I'll probably reinstall. Actually, I don't know if I'll fucking reinstall Life is Strange 2 though. It's like, oh my god, that feels dreadful to think about replaying that. We'll see. I think Life is Strange 2. I think I'll definitely reinstall Life is Strange 1. I think beyond Life is Strange 1 though, it'll be more of a factor of how much space I have after everything else. Mafia, Mass Effect Andromeda I might be installing. I still need to play Metal Gear Solid 5. I keep on forgetting about that. Metro games maybe. Ni no Kuni. How big are these? Hoping they're not too big. 20 and 30. That's not too bad. Nier Automata I'll probably reinstall. That's what, like 40? 46. Okay. Okami I'll probably install. Let's see. Outer Worlds. I don't know. Maybe. Persona 5 Royal is probably the one I'll install. I probably won't even bother installing Persona 5 Original. Plague Tale, I don't know. The problem with that Plague Tale is just that I just don't see myself playing it again anytime soon. Prey, Ratchet & Clank, Red Dead 2, as I said. How big is Resident Evil 2? I kind of forgot. Is it big? 25, that's not too bad. Maybe I'll reinstall that. So I wouldn't mind replaying it. No, Resident Evil 7. Shadow of the Colossus. I might even install Genesis Collection. Yeah, it's only 2 gigs, so why not? Yeah. Soul Calibur 6. Kind of forgot about that, actually. I forgot that I bought that. South Park games I might install, because I have been wanting to replay those at some point. Tomb Raider games I'll probably install. How big are they, though? I know the first one's not too big. The first one's 16. Second one, really? Rise is only 25? Huh. I always thought that was bigger. Trials Rising is one I'll definitely install. That's one that I regretted uninstalling. Uncharted, Until Dawn, Vampires, probably small, I would guess, 20 something, 15. Yeah, seems about right. Yeah, I mean that's probably about it. I mean, I already talked about Witcher. Maybe I'll reinstall Watch Dogs. We'll see. But yeah, you get the point. I mean, there's other stuff on like that I own digitally that I'll probably install too. I don't know exactly what right now, outside of Last of Us Part 2, and probably a couple other like things like associated with series, I would guess. But yeah, that's it. We're done. With Final Fantasy VII for now. So I do have about 3 hours till I have to get ready for work. So in the meantime, I'm kind of debating over whether or not I want to take the time to do some stuff for my other channel. Whether I want to bother. Because I got some other stuff to do too, but we'll see. And then we'll probably get around to I mean, we'll work, and then tonight we'll get around to recording more of this. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this episode. I just realized, how's Tifa have more? That's kind of funny. Yeah, Tifa's closer to leveling up than Cloud is at this point. But anyway, we're done. Actually, something I never actually pay attention to. Yeah, what is this? She has higher attack than Cloud does? Interesting. Yeah, I've never actually paid attention to any of this other stuff. Okay, but yeah, we're done. Yeah, as I said, that's it. Thank you for watching.